So, here's a little update of what's been going on. I have been laid up in bed since last night after I left the ER. And why did I go to the ER? Because I went to Primacare last night because I hadn't been feeling good. And I fell in the shower about a week ago, last week. Pretty hard. But I didn't have any other issues. No swollen ankle Monday or anything like that. So Wednesday morning I wake up and I'm like freezing ass cold. Like 20 degrees, shaking. I thought I was dying. So I get in the shower, kind of calm down, whatever. And I notice that my legs like really, really cramped. Like when you wake up in the middle of the night, you're like, oh, I have that cramp. Okay. So, I'm like, alright. Okay, let me go stretch. Can't get it to go away. But my toes feel like they've been asleep all week long. So this is Wednesday. So today is Saturday. So Wednesday I go to work, and blah, I'm kind of gimping around. Everyone thinks some weird thing. Thursday, still gimping around. Friday, ultimate pain. So we go to Primacare. And the Primacare doctor was called Dr. Bean, and she looked like Pat from SNL. And they take a look at my leg, they're like checking it, she's rubbing on the spot where it really hurt in my calf, and I'm like, oh, that feels so good, it's just like actual, relief. And I've been, kind of trying to massage it or whatever, and it just wasn't working anyway, so blah, 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 blah. So anyway, so she's like, well, I don't really know what you have, but you might have a blood clot, so basically, you need to go to the ER, DVT. I'm like, what the fuck? So I kind of start, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to curse. So I start kind of freaking out or whatever, and they refund our money, which was cool of them to do that. But so I call my mom, no answer. I call my dad, no answer. It's Friday night, so they're probably over at Club Pickles. So I call Norton, no answer. I call Mary Lou, she answers. I tell her, Mary Lou, I'm like trying to keep it cool. Ultimate breakdown. I tell my parents, St. Paul, go, let's go. We're going to the ER. So Brent's driving me to the ER. He's trying to be real calm. He hates hospitals, whatever. So we get to the ER. There is a buttload of people. And I have a note from Primacare from the doctor that says, recommend ER for DVT. There's like a dude in there whose toe is clearly cut off. He was just chilling like a villain in there. And I'm like, this is not good. So check in, I go back to the little triage, where you go in that little first little room or whatever, and you're like, oh, this is what's happened, last menstrual cycle was this, and blah, 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 and I'm on this medication, I take this, and So, basically, the nurse laughs at the thought that I might have a blood clot, because it's not red. Normally, a blood clot would start, like, higher up, but this is, like, way down here, not here. It was way down here. This is my leg, FYI. So anyway, I'm sitting there with my mom. I'm like, man, I really don't want to do this. It's like 10 o'clock at night. I'm really tired. I'm dealing with this other thing. I've got this choking problem. I might have to get my throat shaved or elongated or something. I gotta go to the doctor for that. It's just kind of some crazy stuff that's all been going on. So been kind of depressed because I haven't been able to go on the boat past couple of weekends. Didn't go on the boat today. So I've been laid up in bed. I've watched Confessions of a Shopaholic. I caught up on all of the General Hospital. I've been pretty much upstairs all day long. In the meantime, we've had some crazy crap happen at our house. We've had to put up security camera. I shouldn't talk about that. It's just been really, really crazy, and Team Low definitely needs a break. We need some good luck, so I'm hoping that in the next week or two, well, actually, I'm hoping that my toes stop tingling, because that kind of freaks me out, and if you ever have it's sickness, or you don't know what's going on, don't Google it, because all it's going to tell you is, like, your toes are going to fall off, you ought to hacksaw your leg, you've got MS, you've got a blood clot. Like, you just start freaking out. And you're just sitting there chilling in bed like, oh, that's cool, so I might have a blood clot, or I could die, or I might have MS, or I don't know. So then I was like, alright, well, I'm just going to chill and relax. Painted my fingernails, did some stuff, took a bath, just kind of relaxed or whatever. And the worst part of it all the things I should have done today, I brought all the invoicing that I have to do for work. I didn't do any of it. I was just like, screw it, because it was downstairs, and Brent didn't want me to walk up and down the stairs. So I didn't do it. So it's downstairs, which is pretty comical when you really think about it, because it's not like me to be laid up in bed. I can't do it. I can't kind of relax. I'm having a hard time just watching TV and whatever. But I snuggled with Shiloh and Milo, and Brent did some stuff with the car and got the truck ready, and he went and put some new speakers in on the boat and some other stuff, and did a job, and he's got some stuff going on, and that's about it. And and I found out I'm obese because of the chart at Primacare, which I'm not real sure about, but it's real kind of fucked up. Sorry for the F word again, but you're sitting there, you're like freaking out that you're possibly like, you could have a cast, or your ankle sprained or broken, or didn't think you're going to have to go to the ER or whatever, and there's a chart, and it's like, hey, you're 5'4", and if you're at this weight, you're fine. If you're at this weight, and if you're at this weight, you're obese. Found out I'm obese. I'm like, what the hell? So now I guess I really ought to probably like use my gym membership, even though I've only been there twice and I only tanned. I really don't like working out because I have really big boobs and they hit my face. So I guess I'm going to have to do something or whatever. But I just thought I'd give an update. So we are laid up in bed, doing nothing. iPad's over there. Sweet Tart Gummies right there. Just chilling, hanging. Didn't watch TV, so shout out to all the fathers. Happy Father's Day tomorrow. I'm going to go see my dad. Got some pretty cool stuff, so I'm going to get a video, his reaction tomorrow, and he hates it. But anyway, have a good night. Talk to you later. Toodles.